Good evening, lovely people. You are welcome again to Inspiration Time. And with me here is my very special sister, Florence. But I'll give her the chance to introduce herself in order that I will not miss anything. So, the ball is in your court.
Good evening, lovely people. I'm Miss Emenji Asaba Florence from Cameroon. A beautiful butterfly to hang off with. And Mommy Grace, come on. Actually, this is Grace R, and we are going in for single with purpose 101. You can follow us on Facebook, single with purpose 101. Believe you me, there are a lot of things to learn from, a lot of interesting things to learn from. Why not? You too can come up with an initiative that will help us and will also help the world, because the purpose for this platform is to help us singles realize who we are and also give us a sense of belonging. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much. But I want you still to share about your personal conclude it. People would like to know more about you. So personally, people would like to know who is Sister Florence or who is Asaba Emenji.
Like I said, Sister Florence is a little butterfly to hang up with. Actually, from Cameroon.
Okay, which part of Cameroon?
From southwest, Libya Lem. Up the hills of Libya Lem, the best place to be.
That is so nice.
And my parents too, both parents are from Libya Lem. I'm the fifth child of my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many boys and how many girls?
4 girls, 2 boys.
Oh,
I happen to be the 4th girl.
Okay.
And the last girl. And in between 2 boys.
All right.
Actually, the person in front of me is a boy. And
okay.
no, the person in front of me is a man because he's married.
All right.
And the person coming behind me is a boy.
All right. That sounds cool. That means you have defenders all around you.
I'm a crown princess.
Okay, that was so beautiful. So, Sister Florence, today we will continue because we had the first segment, or will I say first episode of Single with a Purpose. One that was without the 101. So now we will conclude. Like I would like us to have the concluding discussion on Single with a Purpose. So my first question is 2020. You know, how do you face 2020 as a single person? The new year. How do you plan? Because many singles feel lonely. And I believe that loneliness is a state of mind. But how, in the midst of all that loneliness that some single people feel, how do you plan your life in a way that you face 2020 with joy, with happiness? So what should be the focus for 2020?
Okay. Actually, the first thing I want to correct, the first notion I want to correct, being single with a purpose does not necessarily mean a state of loneliness, because if you say you are a single and then with a purpose, that purpose will take, I can say, away. 90% of your time, of which that 10% is the time, like you say, okay, I'm done, it's time for me to take a rest, it's time for me to look maybe into other matters or hang out with friends. Why not? Or maybe I just want to have a quiet time. You know, it's really important, because when you are single with a purpose, believe you me, that loneliness of a thing, it will not be there. Normally there are times that you have a quiet time. That's the time, like, I have this project at hand, let me think on the way forward. What are some of the things that I implemented that I need to change the strategy, and what are some of the things that I need to add to make it better? You know, so with me, there's never a bored time. There's never a lonely time, because You know, like my sister will say, you always walk. What time do you get rest? What time do you get, this is taking the best part of you, blah, blah, blah. And people want to spend time with you, they don't get to spend time with you, but like, that's me.
And I'll add something.
Yeah.
As a single person, that phase of you being single is the best time of your life to do everything fun.
Absolutely.
To have the fun of your life, to plan your life, to engage in income.
Absolutely.
Yeah, income earning activities,
Absolutely.
to secure your future. There is a lot to do. So I believe, as you said, that there should be no room for loneliness. Absolutely. If you have the right thing doing. So with that, I would like to ask the second question.
Okay.
That so many people go into relationships and it doesn't work due to one or two reasons. So what do you think that as a single person, while waiting for that rightful person to join together with, or to continue your life with, or to have a future with, what do you think are some of the things you should let go? Some of the bad habits or negatives that you should let go?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to talk about how to face yourself as a single person, like maybe the year, or what are some of the things that you need to implement first. Actually, as a single person, it's I'll say, after all, there are a plethora of perks to being single. You understand? So why not take advantage of that time?
Yes.
Okay, first, to me, get an intimacy with God.
Okay.
Get fellowship with God, because with the leading of the Holy Spirit, you will not make mistakes.
Okay.
Even if there are times that you feel like, okay, let me do it my own way, you easily get back on track. First, get that intimacy with God. Secondly, love yourself.
Love yourself.
Nobody can love you
As you
the way you love yourself. And there's one thing Mommy always said in the journey to marriage. She said, if you don't have enough love in you, you can't give it to others.
You can only give what you have.
You can only give what you have. So if you don't love yourself, what do you give? You give the opposite of love. That's bitterness.
Yes.
So you need to love yourself. Crush on yourself. Like people say, self-crush. Crush on yourself. Give yourself a date.
Yes.
Give yourself a treat. You understand? Then now, get your self-care on. Don't just neglect yourself. Okay, because I'm a single, or because I'm a single boss lady, like some will call themselves. I'm a single, and I'm very happy with the way I see some single go about it now. Some singles have their businesses. Some, like we have, there was one of this, our sister, she was saying in Kuwait, Sister Kelly. I think Papa will know about her.
I know.
She was in Mount Zion, and now she's well established, well placed back home with beauty care. Why not you? You can also build something like that for yourself. Get yourself care on. Give yourself a treat. Take care of your skin. If you like makeup, why don't you go for makeup? If you like good wigs, why don't you go for them? If you like to dress to look good, why don't you go for them? But mind you, when going for these things, you have to keep to your character in check. Okay, and then define your standards.
Okay.
What are my standards? Define your standard. What do I want to do? Me as a person, what do I want to do? Define it. Also, know what you want. Now, becoming also a yes person in grabbing every positive opportunity. Because most at times, there might be an opportunity at your nose, but some of us, pride sets in and you let go. Be a yes person. Grab the opportunity. It's not every opportunity that you let go. And believe you me, if you have God leading you, there are some opportunity that will not slip off your hands. You are going to grab them. Then, stop comparing yourself to others. Don't compare yourself to others. everybody was created uniquely. Yes, everybody was created uniquely. Give yourself a break. Get some sleep, like I said, get some rest. You need to get some rest. After the 90% of being exhausted, take that 10% to get some rest. Follow your passion. Go for what you love. When you follow your passion, there is no room for little talks. I hear say, this one talk say, that one say, and there will be no room for you inhaling things that are not necessary. Yes, that are not necessary. Because the Bible also said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So when you are drowned with your passion, with what you love, there'll be no room for all those things. Also, stay close to your loved ones. Stay close to your loved ones.
Your loved ones.
Out of that 10%, you can say, okay, I need to rest, I need to sleep. Let me take about 4%. Hang out with friends, hang out with family. Okay, for instance, you are my family. Okay, I can stay in the house. I say, no, I'm tired, I need to take some rest. Okay, no, let me pay Margaret a visit. Can say, okay, let me pay Mommy a visit. Or let me pay Mommy a visit. Mommy a visit. These are people I say, okay, these are my family here in Kuwait. Okay, I can say, okay, let me call Princess, are you chance? Can we go out for a walk? Can we go out for a date? It does not necessarily mean that it's only a man that can take you out. No. Love yourself, crush on yourself, give yourself a date, hang out with loved ones.
Enjoy your friendship. Because those are some of the things that brings out the beauty in you. Those are some of the things that bring out the beauty in you. Also, you don't need to hold people accountable for your mistakes. You don't need to own up.
You have to own up to
sadly,
yourself.
Some people don't want to do it. Yes. They always shift the blame to another person.
Yes.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No, go on, Mike. Okay. So you don't need to hold people accountable for your mistakes. No. You did it, so you face the mess. But if you are humble enough that you can seek counsel, why not go for it? You go for it. Because most of the times we don't get it because I did this because of this person, or because this person pushed me. The fact that the fact that Adam blamed Eve and Eve blamed the serpent, it does not mean that with all the knowledge you have about the new covenant, you should still go back to the old covenant and say it is because of Margaret, it is because of this, it is. Oh no, face it. Because when facing it, you will bounce back to your real self. And also face your fears. Yes. Face your fears. Because most of the times, I have this mind, okay, for instance, I have this project I want to carry out. This project entails a lot of money. How am I going to do about it? What if maybe, okay, a partner, or for instance, no, I will say I'm a customer to this bank. Okay. Can I go and take a loan in this bank? Okay, if I go and take a loan in this bank, how can I do it? Now, if it doesn't work, what will I do? How can I? No. As somebody that you want to get there, you are facing a new year. You are going forward with the year. Face your fears. Nobody will face it for you. Nobody.
You should be able to take risk as well.
Take risk. Because it's only in that risk that you can get the race going. Because they always say, I'm going for survival of the fittest. It is only in that risk. Take risks. Yeah. Face your fears.
And even if you fail the first time, don't give up. Yeah. Continue.
Don't give up.
If at first you don't succeed, you try again.
That is it. The Dangote we envy today. The Oprah Winfrey we envy today. The Joyce Meyer we envy today. They face their fears. And where are they today? They are celebrities today. And we envy them. We enjoy them. It's not like when I say envy, it's not like negatively. No,
envious of them. Like,
I love this woman. I love the way she speaks. I love her messages. They work for me. Do you think you can do the same? You can't do it.
Because there's
but
nothing you cannot
it
do.
is for you to, okay, for instance, I will use myself as an example. Let me not go far. Okay, when this single with a purpose came, I had this revelation. I think it was early this year that I had this revelation. And I was sharing with Princess. I said, Princess, I had this scripture in me, Isaiah 62. Then there was something that I read in that Isaiah 62. It said, your land will no longer be tamed forsaken, but you will be called Beulah, you will be called Hephzibah. Do you know the meaning of Beulah and Hephzibah? If you go for those meanings, I'm telling you, you will be so amazed. When I read them, I was so fulfilled. So meaning, if I can face my fears,
this is what you want.
If I can go for it, meaning I will be a beauty that has no rival, I will be an envy that has no rival, And the day Papa, I was still having some doubt in me. Remember the day you met me in church and I was saying, Florence, maybe you can come online. I know there are a lot of things in you that you can deliver, And Papa too, yes. And when Momieki came on, and she gave single with a purpose, and Papa was like,
yeah.
You see? You see? I told you this. I want to see you after service.
Yeah.
Face it. I was asking myself, a lot of questions were going on within me. What will I say? What can I deliver? What can I really give that will touch life, that will make someone stay up from their comfort zone and face the world the way it is? But trust me, when we did the first video, I got some positive recommendation, positive testimonies until I was sharing with Papa. I was sharing with you, and Papa was like, okay, Florence, you're getting into this 2020. You have been sleeping. So you need to get to work, because if I want to analyze what he said, that is it. You're getting into a new year. You need to get to work. You need to get to work. Enough of sleeping, enough of lazing about, enough of going in for things that though they are good, they work, but the world needs to get their manifestation through you. You need to get the manifestation through you. So I said, okay, Florence, 2020, there is no time for sleeping. There's no time for lazing about. I need to keep the going.
Yes, and that's the best decision that you've made, because if you don't start, you can never do anything.
Right.
Every journey of 1,000 miles begins with what? With a step. So it's a good decision you took. Thank you so much. So the next question is, what should be your focus? As a single person, what should be your focus?
Okay. I took down some points. I really like us to look at them. Your focus, we talk on the
focus, but we just elaborate on maybe only one.
Okay.
Like the main focus. What should be your main focus as a single person? Should you focus on chasing a man or looking for a man?
No.
Or what?
No.
Or building yourself?
As a single person, the main thing to focus on God.
On God. So God should be your main focus.
God should be your main focus.
Please explain, because some people will not understand. But it's not everybody who is a Christian,
Yeah.
They are Muslims, they are Buddhists, Hindus, and they are traditional religion. People who worship the traditional this and as well. I don't know how to call them. Is it animists? They are called animists, right? Animists, yeah.
Okay, now as Christian, first of all, as Christian, our guide is the Bible.
Okay.
And the Bible makes us understand in Matthew 6:8, we say, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and every other thing shall be added unto you. It's very amazing that it's so amazing that some singles nowadays, they go for trend, they go for things that gets the eyes, they go for, but me, beauty with an empty score is a waste.
Yes.
So when I say seek God first. When you seek God, God will give you all those things that you think you can achieve with your own power.
So you don't have to
with your own force.
put makeup, like deep one, strong makeup, to wear your sexy clothes, shorts, mini skirts and shorts.
Those things
expensive wigs.
Those things are just your mindset. That expensive wig that you see, this is my own or my this is
because you have to look good, because before somebody will spot you, at least you need to look good. So maybe you have to put makeup.
A wrong motive.
Okay, explain.
Very wrong motive.
Explain.
For someone to spot you, it's not the physical appearance.
Okay.
The physical appearance can attract the person, but it takes a good character to keep that person.
Okay.
So, but we'll get into that.
Oh,
yes, we'll get into that because we have a part talking about your mindset, your attitude, and your character.
Okay. Then we should not bring the soup before
now
fufu is ready.
Secondly, focus on reaching out to others. Also, you can get an enlightenment in Galatians 3:28.
Shall we read it?
Encourage.
Let's summarize it. Okay.
Encourage, teach, impact, and invest in others. Mind you, the best thing to ever do as a living person on earth, when you impact the life of others, you leave a legacy. You see, there is this late Miles Monroe. I love his speeches a lot. His inspirational messages, they really inspire me. There was a statement he made in one of his books that I was reading. He said, if you're looking for a great destiny, just look beside the grave. Just look at the grave beside you. That's a great destiny lying there. So now, if you don't pick up the bull by the horn and face the future, how do you intend to impact your world? You cannot impact your world. And there are so many destinies that will get better through you. So many destinies that will get better through you. There are messages of encouragement, like what we are doing now. Just for someone listening to this, it will open up their mind that, okay, this is what I need to do. These are some of the things that I need to do to get it. Like what Pastor preached today, get it right. These are some of the things I need to do to get it right. You just need to get it right. A word of encouragement can brighten someone's day. Take it up. It is not all the time that you need words. I always say words are like sharp knife. You can offend me and I forgive you, but it will be very difficult for me to forget. I'm a human. I got blood flowing in my veins. It will be very difficult for me to forget. So words, mind the words that are coming out from your mouth. Even if somebody offends you, put the person down. They say communication and dialogue solve a lot of things. Call the person like a mature person. Put the person down and say, my sister. There's a way you talk to somebody that even how violent that person may seem, the person will calm down and say, I am sorry. Just that 5-letter word, it can break down a whole mountain of hatred that you have been building. But use the right words. Encourage someone. Teach. There are so many people that don't know. You may think they know. Sorry, they don't know. Teach. Be teachable. And you too that you're teaching, have a teachable spirit. That someone can say, okay, this is the way to go, and you follow it.
Don't be a know-it-all.
Yes,
don't be a know-it-all.
Right, that's the right word. Don't be a you don't know it all. I have one of my teachers that always say, education is an everyday process. Every day you learn new things. Every day, no matter your age. There are people that I always say, age is not wisdom. Age is not wisdom. Somebody can be 50 years, but you realize that his coach or personal advice is somebody that is 20 years old. Because that person have what it takes for you to make it right. Now, what is the third focus? Focus on enjoying the season, be it temporal or permanent. Focus on the things that brings you joy. In this season of your life, build yourself up. The fact that I am a single doesn't mean I just need to fold my arms and sit. Sorry, no man wants a liability.
Pity yourself.
No man wants a liability. Every man needs an asset. You do not build a bank account in that single brother's. You do not build money in that single brother's account. The word or the riches that he has, you do not contribute in it. So build up yourself. See, in the world of today, no one wants a liability. There are some men that they will walk up to you. They will look at you. If you don't have anything to offer, they will go. Sorry. No room for pity party. No room. Don't give yourself pity party. Get to work. Get to work. Build up yourself. Save. Save some money. It's not everything that you see at the mall that you want to buy. Not everything that you see in the market that you want to buy. Not every day that I need to wear a new clothes. I need to wear something new. When you impress people, sorry, you will keep on impressing, but you are empty. So don't live your life to impress people. Live your life to make it, to get it right. Build yourself. Do you inspire to be a teacher, but you grow up? For instance, okay, me, I'm a nurse by profession, but I've taught in Kuwait. So, okay, if I want to continue the teaching career, now I sit back and ask myself, Florence, what do you need to do? I need a certificate. I need to get to work. Okay, now what certificate qualify me to be a better teacher? Be up yourself. You want to be an IT engineer? Go for the training. Papa, his vision, he wants to impact the world. He wants like people, okay, if you have a singing talent, if you have, if you can act, because me, when the acting time, me, I also write.
You start very soon.
I am very good in writing stories.
Good. No
very good.
Your talent is welcome.
Yes, very good in writing stories. So you see,
your talent is needed. If
when that
anything
time
that you can do, you know, Papa is building up so many people.
100%, I am into it. You see, some of us single nowadays, we build up hatred for people, we build up things, they are uncalled for. Sit down, ask yourself so many questions and get it right. Nobody will build it up for you. They can only help you, but they will not take you to the height you're supposed to take yourself to. You need to work. You need to get to work. And now I am aspiring to have one of the best schools in Cameroon. What do I need to do? I need to start saving. Now, my 100 feels. You know, one thing that broke some of us, majority of us singles, is the inability to save. Because me, if you have 50 KD somewhere, an opportunity comes now for 40 KD, you are the first. You are the first to grab it. If an opportunity comes now, you are the first to grab it. So, as a single, enjoy the season.
Let's greet some of our viewers. Okay, Richmond Fosu, brother, thanks for watching. And I see you, Sister Melvis Akalefak. Thank you so much. He said wise talk. And Carlos Honor, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us all. Okay, you can continue, sister.
Okay, so those are some of the focus. Those are the three main focus. I think as a single person, to face your year, you really need to focus.
Oh, and sister, let me greet Sister Diane. Sister Diane, my lovely Sister Diane.
Mommy,
thank you so much. She said, I'm inspired, wonderful program. Well said, Sister Florence. She said, blessings. Thank you so much, my lovely sister, Sister Diane. Thank you. God bless you.
Wow, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very
Please
much,
go on.
You know, okay, like when I came to Kuwait, you know, I was not like this. But it took me time. It's a process. It took me time to. They said there is a goal at the bottom of a stone. If you say I want to mine this stone, if I want to get the goal, I must mine the stone. You know,
of course,
mine it. There are people that you even meet along your life's journey. You explain your problem to them. Oh, my sister, sorry, oh, like the normal palang, the normal language. Palang means language. It is well.
It is well.
They even have the means to help you. They will not help you because they know that you have this chance.
Yeah.
You have all it takes to get it right. So get to work. You don't need to be lazing all about. Get to work. You
and
know,
do the right thing.
And do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing. And getting to work doesn't mean you should just go do anything bad with your body. You do
That's
the right
why I
thing.
said, pursue your goal, pursue your passion, pursue your passion. And if God is leading you, why not? You will get it right. If God is the one leading you. So I think those are some of the focus.
Okay.
And aside from this focus, there are some of the things that we need to let go.
Okay.
Let go of pleasing everyone. You must not please everybody.
Okay.
You know, around, especially around you. You weren't born. Like I would say, you weren't born to be what the people in your life want you to be. You were born to be yourself. Get courage and let go. There are some people that you say, if I'm not with this person, I will die. Says who? Says who?
It's a lie.
Says who?
2 years, 3 years later, you laugh. you just ask yourself, why I even
look at
cried
yourself
over this
and then
person?
you regret. Why was I even with this person? And then you start to check. This person never even had a focus. And all the time the person will say, this one, I want this one, this one, I want this one, this one, I want this one, this one. And you find yourself that you are also drowning. And immediately you cut off. You see yourself picking off. Let go. If there are people in your life too that they say, okay, this person is no longer adding value to my life, why do you have to hold on to them?
Let go.
Let go. Give them freedom. Like even before the program was said, I said, who felt Bible will love freedom. If you hold me tight in one room, I get suffocated, and the outcome might not be good. So let go. You know, let go. Secondly, let go the need to identify yourself with what you do. E.g., career, title, money, the money you make, etc. You damage who you truly are at the core level, and you even harm your beautiful heart and loving soul. Start perceiving yourself as a human being and not as a human doing.
That is
Perceive yourself as a human being and not as a human doing. You know, some of these things that we cling on to, some of these things that we cling on to, when you tend to be your life around money, it's good to have money, but the love of it is the root of all evil. When you like to be around it. Sorry,
I'm not interrupting you. Please, if you have any contribution, you can call +965 669 22565, or you can just drop your comment in the comment section. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You see, let go. Don't be yourself around those things that you perceive yourself. Some are title. Hey, like in the Christendom, bishop, evangelist.
Okay.
You know, Prophet. At times when princess call me to I say, what is your problem? I am Florence, for crying out loud. It's just an addition to my life by the grace of God. You know, some of those things, it's like it being haunts on people, you know. And it's so amazing that you see the people that really have what to offer. They are very humble and down to earth. Very humble and down to earth. You look at it, see, excuse me, there are these people in my place, Bamleke people, Papa know about them very well. You will see a Bamleke man leaving his house to go for business proposal. He will he can carry about millions in his bag, but He will put on 2 rope slippers. That's the bathroom slippers.
Yes.
He put on one very funny t-shirt, one very funny
In fact,
trouser.
Papa must confirm this.
Yes. One very funny trouser. But he's having millions in him. You will not tell. Papa will tell you this. I said, Bamileke people, they are, if I say the most richest people in Cameroon, if you want to trace their background, you see that when you want to count the first 5 people, Bamileke is there. These people are very wealthy. You will see the man, he is putting on that bedding slippers, putting on one very funny t-shirt, one very funny pants. He's carrying millions in him.
You will never know that.
You will never know that he has millions in him. That's a businessman that he is rich in billions. But his money does not identify who he is. He will not allow the money to drain him and to take the person that he is. Because when you find yourself that those things are taken, you start. At times, even some of the people that, okay, like maybe somebody is sick and they'll call me, want you to treat this, and the person get healed, the person is fine. You see, when they start talking, I get shy. Most of the times, even when I'm sitting, when Papa starts to talk, I will put my face down. Even though I have, at times, it will be the one to treat. Florence, talk. You know, Florence, talk. I will really say, like, at times sitting around, he has built courage also in me. Like, things that you know that you can do, be courageous to talk about them. Don't hide your talents.
Don't hide your talent.
Don't hide what you
Don't
can
hide
offer.
your talent, because if you don't build your talent, if you bury your talent, you face judgment.
That is it.
In the last day, you will answer to God.
The greatest destiny.
So whatever God has put in you, don't bury it.
Bury it.
Don't bury it.
The greatest destiny is at the nearby grave beside you. Don't bury it. And when going about it, be humble.
Be humble. Humility.
Pride should not override you. Be humble. The fact that I am this, I am that, it doesn't mean that you should sit on people.
You should always humble yourself.
Don't sit on people. Humble yourself. Now, let go of identification with your unhealthy thoughts. At times, you will see, like I said, don't believe everything you think, because the mind can fabricate kinds of stories. All kinds of stories the mind can fabricate. Don't believe. Don't especially when towards somebody that you bear hatred towards. Don't believe everything that comes to your mind. That's why I always say, kill assumption. I don't believe in mediocrity. I don't follow it. I don't believe in assumption. When I see somebody sitting, when you are assuming, I call you a hypocrite. And I get so offended. Don't be your life around assumption. Don't be your life around thoughts. It is good to ask people.
To ask. Always ask.
Ask. If somebody look at you, sister, did I offend you? What did I do? Don't say, don't attack the person.
Maybe the person did not even notice what he did.
Right.
He did not realize his action.
Right. No, without withstanding that, some people that is their attitude, is their character, depending on where they grew up, depending on how they grew up, you know. Some of these spoiled, I would say in quotes, spoiled children, the way they'll behave, it will be funny, but you can build up yourself. You can manage. I think that one will talk about character building. You can build up yourself. You can change. Like Pastor Adefarasin was saying, he said, it does not mean that you come to church as a battered prostitute. Look on your right and look on yourself. There are people that the word have built a change in them. You say you sit under the word of God, and there is that thing within you for how many years? It has not built a change in you. Why should you be a hypocrite? If you think you cannot help yourself, go close to people that can give you counsel. Seek help.
There's no shame in seeking help.
There is no shame.
Think you need help, just seek help. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Today I don't want to even interrupt. I want you to just give whatever is inside of you. Okay, I will not interrupt again. I promise myself.
No, my son. Seek help. There are a lot of great minds around you. It might be your age mate. It might even be somebody younger than you, but if you know that there is something in that person that can help you, go for it. Don't be shy. Don't be intimidated. even if I'm the one, you know that there is something in me that can help you. Even if you come and my face is very don't be afraid. Now your face, so this is not my real face.
Manuela.
Manuela, this is not my real face. Face me. You understand? Face me. Tell me that I know that there is something in your sister. I know that there is something in you that can help me. What do you think I can? Or if you think that I am the one draining, why not? I need help. I might not even realize it. I might not even notice it. Call me and put me down. Kill your pride. Yeah. Kill it. Because it will not help you. It will only kill your personality. Yeah. Because there's nothing to pretend. I call it false humility. False humility. There is nothing to pretend. Character is like a pregnancy. Yeah. One day, boom, you spoil out. And even if ask yourself that what if it comes out? But when I'm with my destiny helper, divine helper, you chase them away. Yeah. You will chase them away automatically. You know, let go of those people who no longer need or want to be in your life.
Don't force yourself on people.
Wash your hands very clean and stay. It doesn't mean that if they come and they say, please, I need help, I need this or that, you shouldn't. If you're to be, you will help, but it will not be like as in they were 100% full in your life. You understand? No, it will not be as 100% because preference is given to whom they value you. If somebody does not value you and the person does not want to be in your life, sombumu, we say in my dialect, sombumu means wash your hands. If they want to go, let them go. Maybe even if they leave you, that's when they will become the best version of themselves. Yes, it does not necessarily mean that you are the alpha and the omega in their life. No. Maybe when they leave you, they will become the best version of themselves. Maybe you never had what it takes for them to be better. Maybe you were pampering them because you were afraid that maybe if you say this or you say that, they get offended, or they will be so annoyed, or it will cause chaos or whatever. No, wash your hands, let them go. You know, it can keep you from experiencing your own beauty and perfection. Yes, when you keep those kind of people, it can keep you from experiencing your own beauty and perfection. Let them go. That time you sit back, you have enough time to meditate. Say, but and then you also calculate. People say I am an Igbo woman. My mates always call me an Igbo woman. You know, I like to say, okay, what did I send outside? What did I receive inside? You understand? It will give you a time to think. It will give you a time to study. We don't know it all. Learning is a process. It will give you a time to make that best decision in your life that you never even thought of it. You know, it can also be a source of great suffering. If you don't let them go. Love liberates. It doesn't keep. It doesn't.
Let's greet before we continue. Onyame says, this is Stephanie said, this is Onyame. God bless.
Amen.
Okay, Nyame, I know you are using Stephanie's phone. Okay, no problem. And Mama Janet says, very inspiring. Thank you so much, Onyame, Mama Janet, and everyone. Sister Tayo, I see you as well. God bless you. Thanks for watching us. Thank you so much, Sister Tayo. Mama Janet, God bless all of you. Sister Florence, please continue.
Okay, thank you, ma. Okay, you see, you know, love liberates. Love doesn't hold. You know, let them go. You realize that when you liberate them out of love, there will be no need to keep grudges. Instead, when they are growing, you will be happy. When they are growing, you will be happy because it was your utmost desire for them to grow. Maybe you never had what it takes to, and no matter the way they feel like they want to, let them go. Because some people, they will not come out plain. Some people will not tell you the truth. They will be rubbing things up. They start rubbing things up, and you try to find 1, 2, 3. You don't get a reason.
Let them go. So on that, let's go to our next question. So, how do you set your goals? How do you set your goals?
Okay.
Yeah. Because of time, that's why I want us to.
Okay.
Yes, Kathy, because
now,
I think we've time
setting your goals.
Mm-hmm.
This is a personal decision.
Okay.
Okay, how do I set my goals? What are the things I want to achieve in this year 2020? Yeah, 2020, right?
I asked, how do you set your goals? Because
now,
as a single person,
yes,
you represent all other single persons
yeah,
or single women out there.
Yes.
So as a single person, how do you set your goals for this year?
Okay.
Or for the future, for the near future, or for the long term?
Actually, in setting your goals, you don't think only of the now.
Okay.
Because there are things that we produce only in the nearest future to come. Like I always say, you don't look on the now. Don't always look on the now. Look on things that will not also only benefit you, but it will also benefit others. It will benefit your community. Remember also, there is joy in encouraging someone. There is joy in impacting a life, because when you impact a life, it's a legacy you leave behind. But trust me, even if you build a house, you build possession for yourself, it will not help. It might, okay, you can be a hospital, right? It will help the person. It will help people you employed. It will help them, but they will not remain in that hospital for the rest of their lives. You understand? Okay, now for instance, let's take for instance like Papa and Princess. Papa has a studio. Princess is coming there. She's building up her music career. You know, in future, even if she happens to leave this studio, one doesn't know. Maybe it's from this studio that somebody can pick her and say, oh, I love the talent in this person. I really love this person to present. You understand? Now, so those are the things. When in setting your goal, you don't only look at the now, you don't only look at yourself, but look at the future, look at the people you impact. Yes. Most importantly, the people you impact. Bible says, don't build up your treasure here on earth, build it in heaven. Now, there was one story Pastor Aki told us about when during our 5th anniversary, Mount Zion 5th anniversary. Said there was this woman that was about to go and put to bed. This woman was one that would always come and clean the church. You know, she had difficulty in labor until it was also almost leading to a surgery, a cesarean session. And she said, Lord, remember my service in your vineyard. Look at Dorcas in the Bible. She died. But the people she helped, you know, though it's not everybody that will be grateful.
Not everybody.
Yes, I am.
Dorcas in the Bible is even
yes,
even an example that is perfect. Let me talk about my mom. My mom, as a nurse, when she worked more than 30 years as a nurse.
Wow.
Yeah. And when she worked in the children's hospital, you know, during that time when Ghana had crisis, food crisis, famine, and droughts. During that time, my mom helped so many people, helped so many women, children.
It's 90 go of her time.
I remember people, when I was a child, people coming to our house to eat. You know, the sick people that she helped, the compassion and the love, the prayers and everything. Do you know that my mom giving birth to my younger sister, this one who just Onyame? She died. Because she bled and died for 45. She was declared dead 45 minutes. My God. Do you know what happened? The prayers of sick people. I mean, people in their sick bed, they just got up. They got up, just donating blood and everything. Still, they declared her dead. 45 minutes on. Prayers of the righteous and sick people.
Right.
My mom just woke up.
Right.
And she was revived. It was just a great miracle. The doctors, the German doctors that stood on her, they were all surprised. So, as you are talking about Dorcas, what you do counts a lot. If you impact others,
that is it. Do it with passion. Don't do it because I want to do it to get famous. I want to do it to be famous. I want to do it to be renowned. Let it be a passion in you. Let it be a You see, I always tell people, nursing is a calling and not a profession. A calling. When it is your calling, the way you see, only that love. Do you know it's not everybody that lies on the hospital bed that is sick? No. There are some people that are depressed. That just by that love, they get back to their feet.
Smile.
You know? Yeah, I've been talking on my minutes. It brought to my memory, like when I was working at the regional hospital in Limbe. You know, the first unit for internship, the first unit I worked was infectious ward. That was F. We call it F ward, where you have tuberculosis, HIV, and some nurses will even call it Bakassi Peninsula, because from there is the mortuary. Their life is 0.5%. But there were this patient I met there. My one child should ask me, Florence, all your colleagues are having cough. They are putting on nose masks. You don't put on nose masks. Why is it that you don't get infected with that cough? I said, because I do my work with love. I do it with love. With that part, at times you will look at some patient, you will cry. Sorry. I do cry in the ward.
Sorry.
And they were like, why are you crying? If you're crying, what should the patient do? I said, it's not like I'm crying because I pity. It's not pity. I am putting myself in that position. And you find out that when you put yourself in that position, you will do the right thing to help that person. Even when I left that infectious ward, I was sent to the maternity. Some of those my patients from the F ward, the ones that they were on their feet, they will come. We are looking for Guest Florence.
Just imagine.
And my watcher should this is maternity. The children, their immune system are very fragile. Please, don't let them come. You can meet them outside, and but there we don't have immunization that you have to spray your body and all those kind of things, but so it makes me like I have to close from work. You people should not come. When I close from work, I'll come and see people. We can sit even like 30 minutes and then I will go home. That was how I did to solve that situation. When you do what you do with passion, not because of fame, not because of what. See, if you are going in for fame, you will not get there.
Yeah, you will not get there.
And you will realize that you are struggling.
Yes. And even
the right people can be at your nose, but you will not get connected to them. But if it is a passion, you are doing it with love, you are doing it with the people that, even if it is the little thing that I can offer, but a life is being transformed, a life is being touched.
With that, Sister Florence, I want to ask you, as a single person, how do you adjust your mindset? Character, mindset, and
very, very good.
Attitude as a single person.
Very, very good.
Yeah, because of time, that's why I'm just trying to.
Now, your attitude. This thing, attitude,
mindset, attitude, character.
Those things is just thin line that separates them. First of all, your mindset. Deal with your mindset. Be positive at all times. Yes. Be positive at all times. My father used to say, even a madman on the street have something to offer. Say even the most illiterate in the community has something to offer. It's not everybody that you don't look down on people.
Don't look down on people.
Don't look down on people. Don't think because I have this thing in me, I have to trample upon these people. No. Your mindset. When you have a positive mindset, trust me, everything you do, it will be light. Everything you do, because out of the abundance of the heart, they must speak it. Out of the heart are the issues of life. From your heart, it will portray. We have so many hypocrites around that somebody will say a word, but you find it in their action, you don't see it. They are saying a different thing, they are doing otherwise. So be a positive mindset. In everybody there is a virtue. In everybody there is that gold that needs to be extracted. Be a positive mindset. Don't be a burden to anyone. Don't be a liability to anyone. You are responsible for yourself. See, I cannot come today and say, Ma Grace, I want to do, for instance, I want to set up a business. Then I don't have anything to show that, Ma,
this is my business proposal.
This is my business proposal. Even your plan. But I should have, even if it is 1 KD, I say, Ma, this is 1 KD that I have. It's not up to what I want to do. But I believe that with this 1 KD, you add what you can add to it. It will get me a long way.
Of course.
Now, when you don't even have that, and you go to people and you say, I need help. A reasonable person,
even God,
we want to see good. Even God
help.
Look at the talent. He gave someone one talent. is it 3 and or 5?
5 and
yes, 5, 3. And now the one with 1 talent went and buried. It's like some of us today.
Yeah.
The one with 3 talent and with 5, they multiplied it, and the master was happy. The master was happy. What do you have? First of all, have something, and it should be reasonable. You see, I remember when I told my younger brother, I said, "See, I want to change my residence. I want to change to visa 18. I really need your help." He said, "See, let me." The first thing that came out from his mouth there, he said, "See, let me tell you, sis. That visa 18 even, how much is it?" I said, "I need about 2.5 million to do it." He said, 2.5 million. Okay, no problem. See, start to save your money,
yes,
and don't bring 500,000 francs.
See, your sister Melvin said, "Don't be a liability, work hard."
Yes.
Okay, don't be a. Thanks for joining us, Albino. Thanks for joining us, Sister Moji. Thank you for watching.
You see, he said, "Don't bring 500,000 francs, 500,000 it's 250k. Don't bring 500,000 francs, because I will not even look at your way. I am expecting something from 1 million and above." You see, should I be angry with him?
No, of course not.
No, he has given me the room to work hard. That okay, even though I need this, I need help from him. This is the amount I need to put on the table.
Yeah.
Baba, this is what I have. Help me.
Yes.
Anybody that, see, if you want to do a business, it's only a bank that will borrow you from dust to pieces. And when they know that you are a reliable customer, if you go and meet somebody in his house or in his office, and anybody with the right mindset, if you don't give 70% of what you want to do, sorry.
Only philanthropists can help.
And it's real. Me, I say life is reality. Face it. Some people, you will go, like what I was telling Papa before we even started this program. I had the initiative. The person has the money. He said, "Okay, no problem. You want to open African supermarket in Kuwait? All right, no problem. My wife is on her way coming. We will open the supermarket and we'll employ you as a worker."
Yeah.
You see? Will I blame the person?
No.
No, I cannot blame the person. I have the initiative. I have the idea. He has the money.
He has the money. So he went.
Now, if I was supposed to open that supermarket, I said, "Okay, this is 1,000 kg. I need 2,000 kg. He will give me the 1,000 kg. Except he's a greedy person that will say, "No, you see there are 1,000 kg. Keep it. When my wife comes, you see, yes, you must have 70%. At most."
And then God will bless the works of your hand, as Sister Mavis is saying.
Yes.
If you have that 70% and that person has 30%, or that person contributes 30%, he cannot take over the business.
That's right.
Because you are the majority shareholder.
Sir.
And then God will bless what? The work of your hands.
Yes.
Because you have planned your business, you have saved enough money and started it. And He will pour His blessings on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then another thing. If you don't have it and you go and meet somebody that, please, and the person, you don't need to be angry.
Don't be angry.
It's a time for you to sit and reflect on yourself. I've been working for this length of time. How much have I saved? I have not saved this. I have not done this. It's time for me to stand on my feet.
Yeah.
Those things that always take my money, it's time to cut off from it. I will tell you the blunt truth. Or me, I will say, I will say it as it is.
As it is, yeah.
Most of us singles, human hair,
makeup,
expensive clothes. Even if it's not expensive, but if you shop on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, calculate the expensive
makeup.
Calculate the expenses. Makeup. You see this on my face?
Branded one.
You see this on my face?
Yeah, branded makeup.
1 KD for 500 fees. I'm not ashamed to say it is the truth. Go to Friday market. These things are there.
50K.
They pay boss 300 feels, you know. And I buy this. They can take me like 6 months or 1 year before I think of go and remove another 2 KD to buy again. You know, it's not everything that I see that I must buy every day. Some of us are family.
Outing, unnecessary outing.
family, it is very real. You see some of these people in Europe, they will post video. Somebody will sit back home and say, I want human hair. I want this, I want that. Sister, don't lie, oh. Brother, don't lie, oh. Tell them they ready. If it's that you are brushing somebody's toilet where you are, tell them that I'm brushing somebody's toilet and this is my salary. So you don't need to beat around the bush. Build yourself up. When you build yourself up, you will be able to carry others along. When you build yourself up, you will be able to carry others along. Don't get drowned. And one thing is that when this thing comes to drown you, that's when the wrong mindset step in. When you go for somebody for help and the person tell you, this, I cannot offer this, I cannot offer you this, I cannot give you this, I cannot give you that. Character problems also start coming in. You start keeping malice, you start keeping hatred for the person. Because the person told you the truth, you have to applaud that person. Yeah. How can I get it right? Applaud that person and ask the person, how can I get it right? It might also amaze you that the person too is also struggling for survival. You can build it hand to hand. My sister, my brother, I see that if you bring 100 KD, I bring 100 KD, and we invest it in this thing, this will be the outcome. Don't go with greediness. Don't go with motives. No, you are there to better one another. Okay. Let's face it. If I put this and you put this, how can we do to better our lives?
What about? I'll just ask this question. I know it was not included. And what about women? There are some women that want already cooked meal. Already cooked. You know what you know what I'm saying? They just want to go in and enjoy.
Ready-made material.
Already cooked. That's what I call it. Ready-made.
Let me tell you something. That man will tell you one day that my floor rack is older than you, so mind yourself. The fork in my kitchen is older than you. Mind yourself. So be careful. Be careful as a young lady.
So as a young lady, what should you expect from a man, like a potential partner? What are the signs of vision? What are the qualities? Yeah,
vision.
You should know that if the man has a vision.
The first thing is vision. Like Fuka always say, if you neglect a man with vision and you go for a man with television, one day you will sit and watch that man with vision through the television. So vision. Intelligent dialogue. From somebody, just for me, dialoguing with you, I'll know you have something to offer.
So it's not about looks. It's not about looks. It's not about money.
If you go for looks,
it's very important though.
If you go for looks, see, mommy, let me tell you something. That ugly brother that you see, that has a vision. Once he applied that vision, you walk hand in hand.
So it's not about a fashionable man.
See, how far do you even show that the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton he is putting on is his own?
So what about this tall, broad-chested hair?
That's why I said when you go for those people, you will sit in your sitting room, you watch that poor brother.
So you have 2 minutes. Your final advice to your single.
So what I have to add, what the advice I have to give, singles, be yourself. Be the original version of yourself. Don't fake yourself. Because when you fake yourself, you find yourself struggling in so many things. Be the original version of yourself. 1, seek advice, seek counsel. It doesn't matter. Everybody has something to offer. If you know that this person has what it would take me to my next level, bury your pride, humble yourself, bend your teeth, and go and seek advice from the person. Thirdly, build yourself up. Don't go for looks. There is something I have to say. There was this relationship I got myself years back into it. One day the guy would say, you don't walk like a model. You don't walk like a celebrity. I want you to walk like this. I want you to dress like this. Okay. He doesn't have anything to offer me. Okay, if you want me to dress like this, buy now, I will wear. Because what I am wearing is what I have. I don't need to fake myself because I want to please you. You find yourself in such relationship,
run.
Open traction, run. Yes, because it will only take the better part of you. Don't be desperate.
Don't be desperate.
Don't be desperate.
Good point.
Have a self-worth.
Good point.
Have a self-worth. Don't be desperate. Because when you are desperate, Bible says we are the sword. But if a sword loses its taste, what next? To trample upon it. See, don't mix holiness and desperacy. Holiness and desperacy are two different things. You cannot separate a desperate person from a holy person. No, there's a big difference between somebody that is holy and somebody that is desperate. Because most of us Christians now will hide under the guise of holiness. No. It is not. It be the real version of you. Don't fake yourself. Think of your background, where you are coming from. If I have 100, I will eat 25. I will save 75. Look at your background, where you are coming from. Don't come and mingle with new people that are not going anywhere, people that doesn't have any focus in life, they don't have anything, and you say you want to be like them. It will drain the better part of you, and that is when you start bringing up funny characters. You see, I said that at times when you get into that dungeon, you cannot even help yourself out. You can't help yourself. You see that the thing now begin to take the best part of you, of which you are not a bad person. You are not a bad person. When you realize yourself in that stage, seek counsel. That's the advice I have for single today. Follow your purpose. Follow your God-given purpose. In every single, there is a purpose. There is an important message in you that God has deposited in you that you have to deliver to your generation. Mind you, if you die today, you have died with a lot of destinies. You have died with a lot of destinies. So there is something in you. Go for it. Because when you have not fulfilled it, there will only be gap. That gap will be there. It will never be filled. That gap will be there until you start doing it. That's when you start getting that inner peace. That's when you start getting that inner peace. Be real. Don't fake yourself. What you don't have, be contented. Be contented. I don't have it today. Tomorrow I might have it. Work on what you have. Because it's some of these things that push us to go around. Borrow. You want to realize yourself, you are drowned with debt. You are drowned with debt. Be real.
Be real, my sisters.
Be real.
Be real, my sisters.
If you are going to borrow, let the borrowing be for something that is tangible. Something that is tangible. It should not be that they are borrowing because you want to look like who you are not. No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
So that's what I have to say. Believe. There's any man that will come. If he's not happy with you, Baba, go. If a man loves you, he will help you to grow. And he will teach you. He will be like a father to you. Even if your earthly father is still alive, he will be like a father to you. He will teach you. That's somebody that he wants you to grow. He will get involved. Like we say, the Holy Spirit envelops some. He will envelop you. Like God is our shield. He will shield you because he wants to bring out
the best in you.
The best in you. It will not be to say, I have to change your workets. I have to change your dressing pattern.
That has nothing to do with what he wants from you. Dressing, because today fashion comes and it goes tomorrow, right?
That is it. That is it.
Just faith. So, as my sister Florence said, build yourself. That is the essence of it all. Being a single doesn't mean you have to feel lonely. Doesn't mean you have to crave for things that don't make sense. No, you cannot afford. That you buy, you spend unnecessarily. It doesn't make sense. So please, as a single person, is the best time for you to enjoy life, to build yourself, to build a career, to make the best out of everything that you have.
Right.
So please, my single sisters, don't waste your time.
Because you see that even some of those dresses, when you buy them, that
Buy
time
them
you
in the
no
end.
longer
You will not need them again.
You want to
Yeah.
you want to open you see a dress that you have not worn even for like 2 years. So it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. So thank you so much, my wonderful people, for joining us. The name again is Full Time Buzz, and please don't forget to subscribe. Now we have a YouTube channel that's Full Time Buzz, so don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and share our page. The name is Full Time Buzz. Thank you so much for staying with us. And tomorrow we have a special guest, Mama Janet, on My Women. Please make a date with us at 12 o'clock or 15 hours GMT. So sorry.
And also I want to use this medium to say
thank you
to Full Time Boss. Thank you to Mama Grace. Thank you to Papa Wesley for helping me bringing out what God has deposited in me. I believe this message will touch somebody. I will help somebody to get it right and to think right.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much, Sister Florence, for accepting our invitation and sharing, pouring out what is in you. Okay, God bless you. So let's enjoy this music before we end the segment. I love this song. Change My Story, right?
So it's one of your favorite
words. Jehovah, change my story. Change my story, Jehovah, change my story. Change my story, Daddy, oh. I am in your presence. Change my money, make your heart change.
God will change your story.
Yes. Only God can change your story.
Have faith. Build yourself up.
Change my money, I am in your presence. Change my money, I am in your presence. Change my I am in your presence. Change my story, change my story.
I will not let you go as you bless me. Hey, I will not let you go until you do something in my life. Oh. You must change my story, Jehovah. Do something in my life. Anywhere I go, they are mocking at me. Anywhere I go, they are laughing at me. I need a change. I need a change. I am in your presence, Lord. Oh, in your presence, Lord. I am in your presence, Lord. But I must change hands. Hey, whoa. I remember when Jacob came into your presence. I remember when I came into your presence. No one ever come into your presence and go back the same. I am in your presence. Yes, so when you meet with the Lord, there is an exchange. There's an exchange. My story, yeah, there is. See this crowd, they are running for it.
Sister Dan said she loves that song. Sister Dan, I'll share the song with you. Don't worry.
Job provider. Some asking for a wife, some asking for a husband. Do something in their lives. Do something in their lives. Hey, whoa.
Change my story, Jehovah. Change my story, Jehovah. Change my story, Jehovah. Give me a reason to testify your goodness in my life. Change my story, Daddy, oh. David was a shepherd, from a shepherd to a king. Daddy, you change his story, Daddy, oh.
David was a shepherd,
Joseph was a
and his story was a
from a
change.
slave to a governor, Daddy. You change his story, Daddy, oh. And I was barren,
From barrenness to
change my story,
fruitfulness.
Daddy, oh.
Hey.
edition of my program, My Women, with Mama Janet.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like